Hey, how's it going? I just wanted to make a short, quick video talking about the very, very sad state of fighting games on PC. So, yeah, it's really weird with fighting games. I mean, they aren't very popular on PC for whatever reason. I don't know, but they're pretty big on console. And I feel like that's where most of the issues with fighting games on PC stem from, with just developers not putting a lot of efforts into ports. For example, with MKX, the PC port was just kind of abysmal. The launch was horrible as well as horrible optimization, and the netcode was just bad. Although the netcode was also bad on console at launch. They did fix that, but for whatever reason they decided to not release that update on PC as well. So the PC netcode is still horrible. The console version got fixed, and the new DLC did not get released for PC either, and there's also no Game of the Year edition because that some of the DLC in the Game of the Year edition wasn't released on PC for whatever reason. Um, I'm assuming that that decision was made because of bad sales, but I mean it wasn't actually confirmed why they did it. They didn't release the update and the DLC, but the shit. Well, like if there were bad sales and that was the reason why they didn't release the update or the DLC, it'd be because it was a bad port in general, poor performance and really bad server issues. It's just, MK was one of my favorite games. I didn't get MKX. I thought, oh, I'll wait to see if the PC port is any good. Found out it wasn't, so I said, oh, I'll buy it when the port gets better, like when they update it. And then they decided, oh no, we're not going to update it. So now I don't have the new MK. So yeah. I mean, I am planning on getting Street Fighter because apparently that was actually a half decent port. But there's a lot of issues with controllers where it only accepts X input controllers. So like it won't, for example, it won't take like a PS3 controller or a PS2 controller if you have an adapter unless that adapter uses X input. But it will except like most controllers use X input, so it's not that much of an issue. But there are some people who like their controllers won't work unless they go through another program, which can cause input lag, which is a really big thing in fighters because you can't really get the timing for combos and whatnot if you have some input lag. I mean, a little bit won't kill you, but I mean, even then, it's kind of pushing it. But so yeah, it it's kind of odd because with Street Fighter is like the reason why they like nobody knows. I'm assuming maybe it's easier to program X input. I don't know. I don't know shit. I'm just spitballing here, but like it's just kind of odd because a lot of people have like $200 fight sticks and they're direct input, not X input, so they can't use them without going and downloading third-party software, which is kind of like you shouldn't have to do that. Like the game should have the code to use the controller built in. Like there shouldn't be a compatibility issue there because like direct input controllers are also like are very common as well. I mean, I guess more people have X input controllers. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen any numbers like that, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal because you can do the programs, but then, like I said before, there's a little bit of input lag, and that like if you're playing fighters at a competitive level, you do not want any sort of input lag at all. And having to go through a third party program to use your $200 fight stick that you customized for years, like for you've owned for years, and you're constantly like, adding more stuff to it. I mean, I don't have one, but I mean, there's from what I've heard, there are a lot of people that do that were really mad at the fact that they couldn't use it without going through another thing, like such as X like X360C emulator, which just pretty much just lets you use drivers for a 360 controller on any controller. So like if you want to use the PS3 controller, you can use that to make games detected as a 360 pad, which is really ingenious because there are a lot of games that just flat out don't support any controllers besides the 360 controller. Like Halo 2, what's another game? I don't know. But yeah, like Halo 2 won't really accept another controller besides the 360 one. And, you know, now you can use a PS3 pad. Although, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's a shooter on a PC. You know, use keyboard and mouse, but I'm just saying shit at this point. But, yeah. I'm assuming that all the issues with fighting games on PC stem from them not being as popular on PC. So devs won't, publishers won't put as much effort into it. Because, I mean, devs can only really do what the publishers tell them to do. So, yeah, I'm assuming that's why most fighting games straight up aren't getting any PC ports, or are getting just half-assed PC ports, like MKX. Which is weird because the game before it, MK9, or MK, the reboot, had a really good port. And, you know, it had support for a lot of different types of controllers, which is an issue Street Fighter has. It had good performance, which is an issue that MKX has now. It has decent netcode, I think. I mean, from what I've played on the PC, it was like, not very many people played anymore, so it's like people who are like far away, like match with some like Russian dude or whatever. I mean, obviously there's going to be some lag there. So I don't know if that was just a like ping, just having really bad ping, which can't really be helped because there aren't that many people playing, or the netcode being bad. I'm going to assume it was ping, but yeah. You can't really, I mean, I'd have to get someone else who's nearby. I'd have to get like one of my friends to buy the game, which, I mean, what's the fucking point? Just to test to see if the netcode is any good. Which I'm just going to assume it was the same as on PS3, because when I played that back when it came out, it was pretty good. Like there wasn't any lag really. Because yeah, back then I didn't have a really good PC. So yeah, that's I just want to talk about a few issues that fighting games have on PC. It's very odd how this specific genre isn't, like, it has problems on PC and not any, well, I suppose MKX did have shitty netcode on consoles while on launch, but they fixed it, and for whatever reason, like, oh no, we're not going to fix it on PC. And then Street Fighter's having server issues on PC as well. I think that might be on the PS4 version as well, I'm not sure though. But apparently there's more issues on PC, I don't know. But performance seems to be good, which, I mean, that's more important, but netcode is still very, like, online play is still very important with how smoothly it runs and whatnot. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about a few things, just because it's a sad state that fighting games are on PC. It's very sad, because they're fun to play, and oddly enough, it seems like one of the best fighting games to play on PC is Smash Melee on a Dolphin emulator with NetPlay, because there's a very large amount of people that play it like that, and there aren't very many performance issues like there are with MKX and, well, not so much Street Fighter. But yeah, one of the best well done ports for a fighting game on PC that you can play multiplayer is Smash through an emulator. That's really sad.